Lesson 254. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. And the reason why this is called Qigong support is because after reading and contemplating the lesson together with you, I'm going to guide you to two Qigong classes, one standing and one seated, where you can apply the lesson to and also contemplate the special thought for this particular period, which is, what is sin? I will give you more instructions at the end. Let's begin reading our lesson together. Lesson 254. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Father, today I would but hear your voice. In deepest silence I would come to you to hear your voice and to receive your word. I have no prayer but this. I come to you to ask you for the truth. And truth is but your will, which I would share with you today. Beautiful prayer. It's just showing us that we want to really kind of sink deep within and connect to our voice. Connect to our stillness, which is within us. Today, we let no evil thoughts direct our words or actions. When such thoughts occur, we quietly step back and look at them, and then we let them go. We do not want what they would bring with them, and so we do not choose to keep them. They are silent now, and in the stillness, hallowed by His love. God speaks to us and tells us of our will as we have chosen to remember Him. Today's lesson is just a continuation of yesterday's lesson, where we are aware that we are creating our world. We are making the world that we have around us. So with our words, we decide how we're going to guide it, how it is going to influence that field of influence, as I call it. It is really about repurposing our senses. It's about repurposing this body. It's repurposing the mind, taking it back, claiming it back. And those two Qigong classes which I have created, they are going to especially help you for this. So I've created a 30-minute standing Qigong class where we are going to become aware of our senses and we're going to pull them back and connect them also with the organs. And in the seated class, it's actually a meditation. It's a Qigong meditation, which is like a sense awareness, just becoming aware of your different senses and become aware of your inner world, and also really kind of becoming aware that we have a choice of how we are looking at this world. So I recommend to do both classes during this week. You can pick the longer Qigong or the standing Qigong class if you are doing it in the morning. And if you do it in the afternoon or evening, I suggest you do the seated meditation that you can do every day at any time of day. You can do it also 2 times a day if that's what you fancy. My goal is that you learn how to use it and then that you can do it without having to watch the video. Basically, for you to learn to do it at any time when you are sitting anywhere in a park or somewhere. Just become really aware of your senses and become aware of the beauty of the world around you and project out the beautiful stuff. So our lesson is, let every voice but God's be still in me. Beautiful. And in the class, I'm going to ask you to read the idea and the prayer, where you're actually talking to the voice, talking to our source. So here you have got the standing Qigong class for today's lesson. Here you have got the seated class for today's lesson. Here you have what is sin, which I suggest you watch with me at least once. And here you have got the whole list of Qigong classes if you fancy to do another one. Love, light and chi to you.